Hey folks, Temple here. Welcome to Pop Out. Today's double between me and Celis, and this was pretty much an interesting battle. And one, I look now in hindsight thinking I made a lot of mistakes in this fight. I should have targeted I should have targeted this Earth Pokemon, but I've targeted the wrong ones, and I kind of really, screwed up a little bit. But I gotta admit though, Celis' tactics kind of worked out in the end. And if you want to know how this all worked out, let's dive in this battle. So we started with Celis challenging me to a fight, and yeah, so we start off with these two Pokemon, which was well, I'll start off with actually Gyarados and Toxapex, which I wanted to go over like offensive, defensive start, versus a Gardevoir and an Ampharos. I'm thinking, right, these two are shiny. I mean, Spinda has suggested that this could be a bit of intriguing, hacking going on with the, the coloring, but we'll leave that aside. So my Intimidate kicks in, which does nothing because they're both special. And got me the traces and I got my Limbo. I'm thinking, okay, I don't know how much that's going to help you. So I start off with my reaction to Keystone, which would turn me into a freaking, Mega Gyarados. I'm thinking, right, let's rock and roll with this, shall we? So I turned Mega Gyarados, and I was spending a Mega Ampharos or that, but it wasn't a Mega Ampharos that showed up. It was actually a Mega Gardevoir, and this was pretty much the Pokemon that really gave me the biggest headaches, and I'll explain why as we go along. So basically, goes Mega, and I'm thinking, right, Mega Gardevoir and Mega Gyarados. This should be interesting. So I use Protect right off the bat because, I'm fearing for Electric Attack coming up. So Gyarados I use Earthquake, which is myself, so to protect Toxapex from getting killed. I was hoping to take out Ampharos, and because it was an effective move, and believe it or not, it did. Ampharos got murdered, and Spin will say, well, what the hell is this? Ampharos was in first, and he was killed. He couldn't figure out what the hell this was, so so Ampharos was killed. And then Trick Room came in and Spinner went, oh, it's a Trick Room team. And yeah, this is where things went a little bit downhill for me. So Tyranitar came in, and I was a bit confused by this. Why Tyranitar? I mean, he could be ridiculously fast unless this one's a heavy bulk set. But Sandstorm kicked in, which is a bit bad for everyone involved, especially Gardevoir, who's weak in health. So Gardevoir used Protect to avoid being killed. And I decided to, scout on Tyranitar to try and, either burn him or kill him. But I did little to nothing, so this was a heavy, bulky set. So this was a bit of a problem. So Earthquake kicks in, which saves Gardevoir from any damage, which was a good play. And this pretty much hurt Toxapex pretty badly, as well as, Gyarados. So both alright. But then I used Waterfall to try and kill Tyranitar, and boom. It did the damage. I was amazed. I mean, I was in control for a lot of the time, but then the bad things started to happen. So the buffer and the sandstorm kicked in, and yeah, this was not going well. But this is where Gardevoir took the lead after, when this comes up. So all my shenanigans kicked in, to Black Sludge and all that. Then we have Pastelor. Now this is where one of my mistakes came in. Now this is a rock type, so he was going to be surviving the sandstorm, which was a bit of a problem. So I decided to use Toxic on Gardevoir to put it on the clock to hopefully kill it in time and then focus on the other Pokemon, which I felt was which I now know is a big mistake. But we'll get to that in a minute. So Puzzle uses Earth Power on Toxapex, which really hurt. It pretty much killed it right off the bat, so it was like super effective. And think, oh no, this is bad. Because Trick Room is now starting to really, give me problems. Hyper Voice kicks in and just annihilates Gyarados. I mean, there was nothing I could do about that. It was like, I was pretty much in big trouble from here on out. So next up, for the buffer was kicking in. I mean, it was hurting Gardevoir. It was dying, but it was dying too slowly for my taste. So I bring out Jolteon and my Gardevoir. And to be honest, this is where I made a couple of mistakes here. And, I mean, the Trick Room was a problem. Now, I was hoping with this Trick Room I was slower, but unfortunately I wasn't, because Pascal was slower. Used Shadow Ball on Gardevoir, which really did some damage, which was super effective. Then I used Will-O-Wisp. Now, this was a big mistake on my part. Spin asked, why did you use Will-O-Wisp? And I said, well, most of the moves I had on this Gardevoir was not useful against Gardevoir or Pascal. This was the only thing I had in mind. And I should have went for, a Psychic and just gone with it. But yeah, High Voice kicks in and just wrecks my day. And then I use Shadow Ball to hopefully kill this guy, but nope, he survives on the smidge of health, and Jolteon, will be dead in a minute. And then, to make matters worse, he had a berry. It was like, yeah, this was a win for Sally. There was nothing I could do, and that was it. I mean, in hindsight, I should have went after Gardevoir. Really, I should have went after it, but I was pretty much beaten by Trick Room. Trick Room just beat me out, because as soon as Trick Room kicked in, it was like there was nothing I can do. Excuse me. So all the stats come in, And then Puzzler uses Shore Up, which I was surprised. Defense move? Why would you do that? You've got the advantage. You could just smash my head in with a Shadow Ball. But I think this was a way to say, look, you're not going to beat me and all that. High Voice kicks in and just wipes me out. And GG to my opponent. Excuse me, my throat, guys. And yeah, so basically, guys, I gotta admit, Trick Room did do the job on me. There was not much I could do about that because some of my Pokemon were dead fast, they were quick. And Trick Room just really messed my day. I should have went after Gardevoir and put Gardevoir out, and that way I wouldn't have the Hyper Voice situation. But yeah, hindsight's a bitch at times, you know what I mean? So what do you think of the bell? You enjoyed it? If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Ring the dinner bell, and I'll see you in the next Pokemon video. I'll catch you later.